everybody, this is Blossom from Tales Unfold.
Hi, I'm Bear.
And today we're so good at this. And today we are at a Roman burial mound. And we're going to show you a little bit around today. And also I will talk a bit about dowsing, how you can do it and how you can find earth energy spirals. So with what we start off with is how to use your rods. So if you're not a complete beginner, you can skip this. But if you have never really dowsed before with dowsing rods, you first have to establish your yes, no, and your directional answer. Sorry. What you want to do first is to get a good grip on your rods. That means take them in your hands, have them in a relaxed manner so they can still move. Don't clench too hard. But you also don't want to go too loose on them so that they just go like so. But you hold them firm, but not too firm, and you will get a feeling for it over time. Then what you want to do first is to ask that they show you your yes response. And oftentimes, if that is your very first time that you do that, is that absolutely nothing happens. Now, this can go on for 5 minutes, an hour, maybe several days, or even weeks until you get a response. Do not despair, do not get frustrated. One of the best things you can do before you start a dowsing session like that is, or the first time you pick up dowsing rods, is to just relax your mind a little bit. Let's say you come to a beautiful site like this now, you just tune in before you even start. You come, sit down, have a few deep cleansing breaths. Maybe you do even an earth connection or a land connection exercise. Maybe you just ground yourself properly, and then you can ask. So what this could look like, if you are relaxed and you finally get a response, is show me my yes. And in my case, my yeses, they cross. And then you ask, show me no. And that is my no. They go apart. Then you can also ask for directions, of course. So I ask now, show me the direction of the burial mound. Sorry, I hold it properly. Another one is also to establish a response to show found. Now, if you ask for show me the closest earth energy spiral, you want to have a reaction from your rods to show you when you're on the right spot. So my found is also crossing. There we go. And yeah, for that you have to go and establish that. So the first things you're gonna ask is, am I sitting right now? Yes. Am I wearing a pink trouser? I'm not. And so on. So you ask first questions with your that you know the answer to, and then you go on and on and on. You can do the same things with a pendulum. So you establish your yes, no, directional. With pendulum, I also have like a maybe or ask another question. It's the same principle. So if anything is not clear on that, please let me know, and I'm happy to give answers if I know them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can also, if you are a bit if you get used to it, you can also just use one. That's fine. You still have the same reactions. Still that, if you don't want to run around with two, you can also use one dowsing rod. What we do now is try to find the earth energy spirals in this place. Are there any? So how do we do that? So Bear is going to help me to demonstrate this. So we want to find earth energy spirals on this site. And what you start first with is the question, are there any earth energy spirals here? And you get a yes. So we dowsed already before, so we know. The next question would be, how far away is it? Less than 10 meters? Less than 20 meters? Alrighty. And so on. I would start with 100 usually, but because I know where it is. And then show me the direction of the closest Earth energy spiral. Okay, so that's on the right side. Is that right? But it's my right.
You're right.
Okay.
My left.
And then you can go along. Then follow until you found there we go. So there is an Earth energy spiral. Then you can of course douse the size, but we first start with, is it masculine? Is it a feminine energy? Does it spiral upwards or downwards? Okay. So those are the things you can ask. Is this the most beneficial spiral for me?
For me?
For bear? No. Okay, it was mine. This one is the most beneficial for me. Then what you can do is you can ask, okay, so this is not the most beneficial energy spiral for me. Show me the next most beneficial energy spiral for bear. Okay, so there we go. And then you follow the direction of it. And here we go. So, and
interestingly, they are quite close together. And
yeah,
they're in the same line.
yeah. Well, there are three. No, there were four, like in the same line. Mm-hmm. And then you have, so to shorten all of this a little bit, there's still one there, which is a bit off center. So it's kind of in the middle of those two monuments, right? But it is a bit, how do you say?
Off center.
Off center, yes. Which is quite interesting. What you can also do then is to douse the individual circles of that spiral. Am I saying that right? I don't know. That's another option you can do. And yeah, so that's a little demonstration for that now. So we are focused now in this video about the Earth energy spirals, but of course you can also look for Earth energy lines, ley lines, water veins, ancient water, trapped water, and so on. So, and you found actually something interesting.
Yes, indeed. So I was dowsing just for Earth energy lines now, earlier, before I had the camera on. And interestingly, there's one that's running right through between the two monuments. And there's one crossing it at the end of the wall. Weirdly enough, it gave me an answer of that it's a little bit as if the walls of the monument were, when they were rebuilt slightly off direction, as if there's a little tilt in it, and I thought that was just very interesting. So you can see you can really figure out a lot of things by just dowsing with rods and asking the right questions. Sorry.
So let's talk still a little bit about those burial mounds, because they are usually, so often when you go to the UK or even in, well, everywhere, in Europe often, you can see they don't usually have walls. This is not Celtic anymore. Those are Roman, as we mentioned already. And it was that mix and merge. So this was about around 200 AD. And when the Romans and the Celts started merging their cultures. Now we have those burial mounds here, and they are Roman because of those walls. And that's a bit of an interesting feature that I haven't seen yet, to be honest. I don't think so. So this is the first time I have seen that. It's just for anybody who is interested in that kind of thing. So I hope this was helpful and gave, if you are a complete beginner, that you have a bit of an idea how you can do it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Then I don't have to run around. And
pleasure.
Yeah. I hope your world is kind. Much love, and bye.
Bye.